Hi, and welcome to Old School Rhythm and Blues Guitar. It is time for the classic Old School R&B lick lesson for the months of January through April 2020. And the one I picked for this time around is from Smiley Lewis's version of Too Many Drivers. And in the solo, he does this really cool double stop lick, which then goes into this high single string, what do you call it, tremolo, staccato picking lick that finishes off the first couple bars of the solo, or the first part of the solo. Let me play it for you one time. I don't have a backing track or anything, but I'll just play this one lick, and then I'll show you what's going on. This is in the key of G. So he's playing something like that, and I tried to keep it in the right time and tempo for the song. It's in the key of G, and he's playing over the second position G chord, and he's got this familiar shape. If you play electric blues or even R&B stuff, this is a familiar lick. I've got my first finger on the 10th fret of the first string, my second finger on the 11th fret of the second string, and I'm bending. He does something like that, and it's kind of different. He's not just playing the lick, he's doing the bend. And the first part of it, I think he's bending and picking both strings. So it's like this. Then the last part, I think he's holding the bend and picking the double stop. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to go into this to wrap up the first phrase of the solo. So this part here, we're making this double stop. And he's doing the bend, and it sounds like he's not releasing the second string all the way back, to its original spot. He's keeping it bent, so it's kind of like this. And you got to get it to sound the same every time. I bent a little too far there on that example, and you could hear the difference. It's very steady. And then right there, he kind of holds the bend and picks the double stop. Then he's going to slide to the 15th fret of the first string. And then come back and get back into the solo up there. The solo is really cool, and maybe we'll do that for a solo lesson sometime. But that lick is really easy to move around, and you can play it in different ways. You can play just the single notes, like that, or you can just play it. That's more of an electric blues, kind of an Eddie Taylor type thing. But he kicks off the solo. He uses this as his takeoff lick for the solo. Too Many Drivers, key of G by Smiley Lewis. Smiley Lewis did not play guitar on all his songs. And in fact, I just bought a huge CD collection of his, like two CDs, 30, 40 songs. And he only plays like solos on a few of them. But when he does, it's really cool. And this is one of the ones I like the best. So that is our classic lick for the month. Not only do we have this double stop, we've also got the idea of going high on the neck to add some contrast, to add some effect. And that's what makes that lick really neat. When he goes here, where he's going is the first position G blues box, the 15th fret of the first fret, which is a G. Same as the 3rd fret of the first string. Check the tab and listen to the original, and you'll see exactly how he does that. So there's our old school lick of the month, old school R&B lick of the month for April, back to January 2020. Hope you enjoy this channel. I'm going to try to keep it going a little more consistently now, especially now that I don't have as much to do. But I'll be back again 3 or 4 months with another classic old school R&B lick. See you then.